Okay, I'm going to go over final draft for writing assignment 1. I'm in a different class so that I can show you the whole thing. This is what you're going to be doing is final draft for writing assignment 1, but before you can do it, you'll want to go back into your workshop, and at this point it should say closed, and at the bottom it should say your submission. You can click on it and go in there. I don't have a submission, so I'm just going to go into this one. If you scroll down, you'll start seeing an assessment made by somebody. You'll probably have a fellow classmate's assessment, and you're also going to have one made by me. Now, normally it should say critiqued by Jennifer Ray. This one was done by me, and somehow I failed to write that on there, but look for critiqued by Jennifer Ray. When you see that, okay, here I found one that actually says it'll say critiqued by Jennifer Ray, and you're going to see this little symbol sheet. So you see down here the writing, and it's been marked up. So what you'll want to do is copy it and maybe stick it in a Word document, and you can see how there's been things marked. Now, these things that are crossed out, that means take them out. Okay, so I'm just going to go through and I'm going to delete this and I'm going to delete this. Okay, now there are some other things. You'll see some of these little symbols and you're probably thinking, well, what the heck is that? Well, you should see critiqued by Jennifer Ray and use the symbol sheet. So when you click on the symbol sheet, it's going to take you to this document that has a bunch of symbols, and they tell you what those symbols mean and what page to go in your book to figure out how to make. So I'm using that symbol sheet to suggest changes, and those pages tell you what page to look at in the book to make the changes that I'm suggesting. So here, for example, it says ir, preterite, nosotros. Well, okay, that PT means preterite, that nosotros means we, and it's irregular. So what I wanted this person to do was take that ir and make it fuimos, okay? And so how I know that is if I go out here and I look for the PT, it says preterite, it tells me the pages to look at. It also said irregular, so I might not find that means it's an irregular verb, so I might not find it on that preterite page, so I might also need to go out here to my appendix and see what irregular verbs look like. But that's essentially what you're being told is to fix these things. This PL, if you look, where's PL? It should be alphabetical. PL means to make it plural. So I would go in here and make this word plural. Okay, so you'll go through and make all these changes, and when you're done making the changes, then you'll copy this again, Control C, and you're going to go back out to your site. You're going to get out of your workshop, and you're going to go into your final draft this time, and you are going to click Add Submission, and you're going to paste that fixed document. It shouldn't have any of these parentheses anymore, but since I'm giving an example, I'm not going to fix everything. And you'll hit Save Changes, and this is the one that I'll actually use the rubric that you saw just a minute ago to score you. So when so I will use this rubric and give you and you'll get a grade based on what that writing that you submitted for this final draft.